we did in our excellent adventures.
Yep. We've just want to give you a heads up. You know, we haven't seen much of us lately, so we just wanted to let everybody know we are still alive. We did a couple shorts. I think I did one yesterday.
Yeah, about your tools.
Yep, so we got some tools. Today we got the water line all done. Gotta wait
Thanks
for
to our help of our neighbor Ray. Thank you, Ray. He came over and shoveled out all the stuff that the trencher didn't get.
So we got it all laid out, and it recommended 24 hours before you turn the water on. So we're gonna go ahead and wait for 24 hours. So tomorrow morning we'll fire it up,
hey, Slim Jim.
And then we will make sure it doesn't leak, and then we'll try to cover it all up. But today it's 106 degrees here in beautiful Arizona.
You think it was cooled down by now, but it didn't. Hey, there's 87 right, sir. How are you doing?
I don't know if anybody is thinking about going to Vegas next weekend. Let us know.
We'll be there.
Either send us an email, or if you got our text number, text us or something, let us know. We're trying to decide. Shane Wiley doesn't want to take the bike, and I do want to take the bike, but it's going to be actually pretty nice weather. Just look, and it's going to be in the mid-90s during the day.
And in my head, my hair was stuck to my head all day.
And so it'll be pretty neat. Friday and Saturday is all the event that they have going on at Red Rock Harley Davidson. So we'll be there. And if you do show up, we have something special we're going to be doing in October. And if you come, we'll actually tell you where we're going. If you don't come, you have to wait.
You won't know
until
after
November. Because it's going to be around my birthday time. We're going to be going up for a week to a special location to get some pertinent information for you guys.
Our everyday getaway, that's who that is. It's very far away, so I'm trying to make out who I can.
Pull your phone up.
Well, I know, but it's not ready to go yet. There we go. Yeah, it's our everyday getaway.
Art's on.
Chris and, hey there, Art.
Oh, he got his Rick Rack camera mount.
There you go.
You take a video, put it up on it, send it to me, and I'll put it on our channel.
Oh, yeah, he doesn't have Facebook, but send it to us. Text me the pictures, and I'll put it on Facebook.
All right, video it, we'll put it on.
Chris and Katrina are on from
there you go, Art. If you want to get away, we're thinking about going to Vegas next weekend. We're actually going Thursday till Monday.
We're leaving Monday.
And so if you want to come out, you come out.
Right now we're at Pizza Hut.
We could probably find you a place to stay with us, Art. It said you could sleep 6 people.
The one I rented?
Yeah, I just got a thing that said you could sleep 6 people.
I rented the 1 bedroom.
I know, but it said 6 people. So, might have a place for you to stay, Art.
We'll double check on that and let you know.
Save you some money.
Ken's on, Ken Hudson. Did you happen to go to Bike Fest at... All right, I don't have any glasses either.
You got some on the truck.
Oh, do I? That's probably where they are. Daniel's on. He says, how you guys been? I've been trying to catch the Las Vegas episode, but I haven't got to them yet, so I'll keep looking.
Las Vegas, we just did the live from there, and we did a short from there.
Yeah, and
we did our live live.
Well, we did one from Chili's, and one from the week before was at Twin Peaks, which wasn't very good. Twin Peaks.
I think it was because it was football, Sunday night football.
And they were really packed, so the girls were busy. They were running around like nuts. So there's not really a Las Vegas series up, but we're going to Red Rock, and there'll be probably a couple lives up on that.
There'll be some lives, and then we'll have another video. Probably going to go live next Saturday. Wednesday, we're trying to do a live this Wednesday again. That's our normal Wednesday. We've actually got Rick Rack might be coming on. They've got a big announcement that they're going to be making. And so we might have him come on, and we might have a few other guests might come on. So we'll see what happens. So maybe Wednesday will be a little more exciting with just not us speaking, but have a few other contacts coming on.
Yep. So Steve Ashton's on too. Are you related to Carrie Ashton? I used to work with one, Carrie Ashton. That's in Orange, California.
So we're at Pizza Hut in Arizona, and nice and hot.
Waiting for our pizza.
Yep, and I've been working extra early. Got up at 5 a.m. this morning.
6 o'clock yesterday.
Yeah.
5.
And so we were actually done by 10 this morning with all the work we had to do. So
thanks to Ray, our neighbor.
Yeah, he helped us. He did the digging part. He got out the rest. But the trencher we got, they ended up being Home Depot.
Well, the guy that rented us the trencher
didn't know shit about nothing.
Pretty much. And then the guy, when we took it back, he was kind of complaining, saying, it didn't really work very good. Because we have rocks. We don't have dirt. We have rocks. And so it kept getting caught. The bigger rocks This
just had
bigger,
a heck of
bigger?
a time. It's not as deep as it should be, but it doesn't freeze out here. And I kind of ran along the outside, inside of our property line, but on more where we're not really going to be driving on it or anything like
Hey,
that.
Mike.
So,
Art said something else too.
So-
See, Art's on there, but not on here. I don't get it. I don't know what Art just said. Art said something and Mike's on too.
you got to hit the comment down here.
This one.
Show comments, live comments. There you go.
So Mike says, you look exhausted, working hard. Yes, we are. Pied Piper says, hey, maybe see you in Daytona if you go. We're going to go to spring, not fall. And Art says, I'll put up the tent and sleep in the parking lot. Are you in Las Vegas, Chris and Katrina? Or do you just like Las Vegas? Did you make it to Bike Fest? Oh, at Lake of the Ozarks. No, we didn't. Maybe next year, because we're really...
Yeah, we're looking at maybe next year adding, but we're still waiting for it to see if we get our sponsorship in. The thing, filling all the paperwork out yet. And when she gets all that done, we'll get it mailed in, and who knows how long it'll take them to decide.
Well, he gives me a list like this, and he says, all right, let's go. We got to go do some work. And then he's like, how, you don't got none of that stuff done? I'm digging trenches. How do you think I'm going to get this done?
In trenches.
I dug some out.
So, with 4 shovelfuls.
Oh, and I got all the pipes out, and I put them all together, and I held a little glue for him so he could glue it together, and I helped.
So, yeah, she did help. You'll see her on the video. We got a video of us doing this. It'll be edited down pretty short. I'm not going to show you 8 minutes of us putting a water line in. And of course, there'll be people criticize how I did it, but hey, you could have done it.
We'd have been glad to have you come do it.
And nobody did it, so for the pipe, well, I got to take a bunch of junk back. Stuff that we brought a lot more extra stuff at Home Depot than I needed, because it's better to have too much than not enough when you're out there that early in the morning.
Because I did have to run to Ace Hardware once.
Because the idea was originally we were going to trench it Friday, and we thought we could lay the pipe right away. Well, we
We thought we just...
didn't do that. And so what we thought was that. Well, what should have been done, but we didn't have an extra person, was as I was trenching, somebody putting the PVC pipe together. Because you don't have the rolls that you can put in the ground. They only have the
10-foot stick.
the thick stuff, PVC pipe. So we got all that together. It's all together. It's all in there. I got one little hydrant on. I got a tee off the bottom to where we can run more water to go inside the building. We get to that point, or around the building, or whatever we might do. So we ran 3/4 inch.
Tiny house.
Yeah, for her tiny house. And so we'll have to wait and see. We haven't got that far. We got a long ways to go here yet. Now she wants to put drywall up in the garage instead of using plywood.
Well, I think if he's going to paint plywood, I think that's going to look hokey. I don't know. I'll be there in the spring also. Okay, Pied Piper, we'll see you in Daytona in the spring.
So we've got it set up for next year, 2023. We'll be doing Daytona. We'll be doing Myrtle Beach for sure. Those two are on the books. We're going to be going probably to Leesburg.
Marcus,
He offered us that we could stay in a couple of his tents.
a tent
a tent.
for a night or two.
And we
Down
might
at
do
the
that.
Windy Acres, that's where it gets kind of crazy, they say.
Yeah. So that might be some good video for you guys. And
Patreon, probably.
yeah. And then we might go over to Panama City for the day if we can find a reasonable place to stay in a hotel. Because we're going to have the trailer, and I'm not looking to spend the whole time there. It's just we have to pay for the campground there, and we just have to start looking at these places now. Unless we get a sponsorship or something like that, just can't afford to pay for these campgrounds. Gas is enough as it is. That's why I said that's one of the reasons we gave up Galveston this year. What the cost of the campground and the gas would have granted us about $3,000, and with no way we would have ever recouped that kind of money.
Oh, you're talking how much it costs to go to Washington State?
Just to give people what expenses, well, we should probably save that for if we want to do
A
even
trip
have
up
the
there?
gas. But
Well, yeah, the gas
you
would
need
be
to really
cheaper.
do is average out what the hotels cost. For us, we went up there, we rented a car, we
For a car. That video's coming out soon.
and so we rented a car, we paid for gas for the car, we made it as a business expense. It's just something else I can take off my taxes. Because we're going to have a bunch of videos we're going to put out, and really there was no other reason to go up there than to get some information about possibly, she wants to do it. She wants to set up a ride where some of you might want to go with us for a week to 2 weeks up the coast of California into Oregon and then back.
I'll call you, Mike.
So if you're interested in that, that's something. We're not charging anything to do it. There's a bunch of people out here now charging for rides and stuff. We ain't charging them nothing. If you want to come along with us and have a good time, then that's all it's going to be. You might get on camera, but other than that, nothing's going to happen. So with the idea, I've done this before. Art was on the one we did before. We did one up through California, just into Oregon, and we did that. I think it was about a 6-day trip we took that time, up and back.
I think we took 4 days up and then 2 days to get back, because I think we just came back the highway, because I don't remember coming back. I just remember going up.
Yeah. So it just kind of depends what people want to do, and so it's something that what we normally do is, what I do is I book all the hotels ahead of time. We figure out, like here, we just drove it again. We can pretty well, what difference between us and, I watch a lot of people's videos, especially these people that are in California here, doing the coast and stuff, and I ain't mentioning no names. I mean, these guys just show you the rides of the coast. They're not showing you any great places to stop and see. There's some great things to see. You're going to see on our video some of these great things that we've seen. Oh, it's pizza
here
time.
comes
We're going to
our
end.
pizza.
That was pretty fast.
Yeah, it was.
We're gonna do a video.
So Chris and Katrina will be there
Yeah.
May 12th through the 21st.
You guys need
12th
anything else
through the
by chance?
21st.
Nope, we're good.
Nope.
All right, you guys
Yeah, they
enjoy.
gave us plates. Thank you. So Chris and Katrina, that's when we're going to be in Myrtle Beach, May 12th through the 21st. That's 2023. We didn't do the fall. I think the fall one just fall one's coming up this
It's
weekend.
just 4 or 5 days. We're not doing any small rallies like that. Now, we may do
Smells
next
good.
year. We're thinking about doing Bikes, Blues, and Barbecue next year, and we're thinking about Lake of the Ozarks again. See, Lake of the Ozarks, we can write that off as visiting relatives. They're not too far.
'Cause they're right there.
They're only a couple hundred miles away from where it's at. So it could be two things we could do at one time. We're trying to do some other things next year, maybe some, but it also depends on all the stuff that we want to do in the shop. Once that gets all up, we're going to have a bunch of videos showing you all that stuff between now and before we leave. Because hopefully we'll get tomorrow's Sunday. Monday and Tuesday, they're supposed to be putting the septic tank in. So we got the water now, good, so we're good with that. So my next thing is to see about the electric. And we've looked at a couple different things like that. And look, Art, I can get you a deal if you want to live on our lot.
Oh, yeah, there you go. Because we have to have somebody living on it in order to get insurance on the stupid building. So.
And so everything's going pretty good. And so with that, we're going to leave you because we got pizza to eat.
So thanks for coming along. Yep. Yum, yum, yum. So don't forget to give us a thumbs up before you leave. And Rice 36 says I got something during videos. I don't know. I can't read it all. Sorry. Enjoy the pizza. Thanks, Mike. And I'll give you a call later about when we're going to epoxy the floor. He wants to know if we're going to do it the 17th or the 10th of October. That Monday or Tuesday you could do it. Those 2 weeks. Anyway, I'll call you, Mike. Thanks for coming out, hanging out with us, giving you an update of what's going on. Subscribe to our channel if you haven't already. Share us with your family and friends. Think about Patreon. Give us a big thumbs up. Ring that bell for notifications. And we'll see you on the next video. I almost forgot how to say that. It's been a while.
So we'll leave you at that. Oh, I do have a Patreon video going to be coming up this afternoon for Tapas Tuesday for the $25 people and up. But that'll be coming up. And so we got a bunch of neat stuff coming up. And as soon as once this weekend's over, I'll be putting some more videos together for next week. So there'll be a lot of stuff for regular Patreon people to see ahead of time and everybody else seeing it the rest of the time. Yep. So that'll be coming up, and we'll go through our pictures and see what we got that we can post for you guys and let you see what you got. So with that, we're going to leave you because we're going to eat our pizza. Oh, it's hot.
Bye. Thanks for hanging out.
Bye.
We appreciate